Scouts are reporting undead just off the coast. It's a small force, but substantial enough for concern.
Zaitan's overconfident, assuming Claw Island was the only thing standing between its army and Lion's Arch.
Then it's our job to show the dragon how wrong it was. At ease, War Master. I heard what happened at Claw Island. The Lion Guard? No. The whole city owes you a debt of honor.
I just did my duty, ma'am. Forgel was the brave one. He gave his life to save us.
He will be remembered as one of the Vigil's great heroes. And he will be dearly missed.
Forgel's sacrifice held them back, but it was your bravery that led us to safety, my friend. I am grateful to you. If I can aid in this defense, War Master, I'm at your service.
You took out enough of Zaitan's forces to stop the imminent attack on Lion's Arch. But the dragon won't pause for long. There are reports of undead landing up and down the coast. Likely an attempt to soften the city's perimeter. We need to organize the Vigil's forces and defend the beach. Come, let's review the troops.
Stay focused.
Aim gently, and as you breathe out, pull the trigger.
Crusaders! Forces of the Elder Dragon Zaitan stand on the very threshold of Lion's Arch. If Lion's Arch falls, the nations of Tyria will not be far behind. Fight for your homes. Fight for your families. This is what we've trained for. This is what we've bled for. This is what we will die to defend. We will hold this ground. We are the Vigil.
You can't do this alone. I'll stand with you.
Well done, soldiers. That should thin out the undead and take pressure off Lion's Arch for a while longer.
The Vigil bought us time, but not advantage. The undead don't get weary, and they have an almost unending supply of troops. We must retake Claw Island and drive Zaitan from these shores. General Soulkeeper, there are many brave souls throughout Tyria who may be willing to lend a hand, if the Vigil reached out to them.
True. A few come to mind. A Norn called Fibar has been making his name in the tournaments. Fights like a rabid drake. I also know two fine Char soldiers that I've been trying to recruit for years. Snarl and Galena. They'd be a tremendous help.
Those sound promising. I could go, ma'am, and speak on behalf of the Order.
Good initiative. Pick one or the other, and do your best to bring them aboard. Meanwhile, I'll return to Vigil Keep and rally our Crusaders there.
Whatever you decide, I'm going with you. You need the help, and I owe it to Forgel. champions. No doubt Fibar will be here, telling tales of his glory. I dreamed of Or, as Kaith did. But where she saw a dragon to fight, I saw a land to heal. At least Kaith had a tangible target. I barely knew where to begin.
What happened next, Fibar? Did you slay them all?
Well, I may have been outnumbered 20 to 1, but they were merely griffins. I locked eyes with the biggest one. Then I charged. Battle cries, beaks, feathers everywhere. In the end, the mighty Griffin King bowed before my strength, and I set him free.
Amazing. Simply amazing.
Come to hear tales of my great exploits? Oh-ho! You are from the Vigil. Finally decided to come pay respect to the victorific Fibar Yosin?
I'm here on behalf of General Soulkeeper. Lion's Arch is in danger, and the Vigil is readying soldiers. You do realize victorific isn't a word, right?
Defend Lion's Arch? A noble cause. Still, sounds like I'd be just one sword among many. Sorry, not my style. And it is a word if I say it's a word.
Your tournament conquests are second only to your fame as a gambler, Fibar. I propose a wager. My companion and I versus the rest of you.
Ha! Do you realize you're facing an encampment of tournament champions? You're victorifically insane!
If we win, you and your companions join us to defend Lion's Arch. And if you win,
If I win, you two have to carry my pet Doliak to the encampment. He can't make it up that steep hill. Prepare yourselves for the challenge! Has arrived to fight the great Fibar. Gather round. We'll carry out this wager in true tournament style. Challengers, prepare yourselves! First in the ring, a dangerous beauty whose eyes are as keen as her arrows. Famka the Fair, don't turn your back on her partner, Yurd Bladeborn. 2 daggers, 1 kill. Ready? Bring the thunder!
there's the power.
You bastard. Impressive. I must admit, I didn't expect this much talent from the Vigil. Perhaps your order is more formidable than I'd thought.
So you'll help us fight Zaitan's minions?
A Norn always keeps their word. My friends and I will fight for the Vigil at Lion's Arch. Together, we shall be victorific!
Still not a... whatever. Victorific it is. We'll see you there, Fibar.
War Master, a moment alone, if you will. I've been considering our options. The Orions are entrenched. It will be incredibly difficult to regain Claw Island.
We can't give up hope, Traherne.
I haven't lost hope. In fact, I'm counting on hope to lead the way. I feel that we should ask for wisdom from the Pale Tree. If anyone knows how to defeat Zaitan, it is the Mother. Meet me at the Grove, and we'll speak with her before the battle. Such brave people willing to risk so much. But do we even have a chance at victory?
Now, what's next?
Hail, Mother. We seek your wisdom.
Bide a while. I have much to show you both. Come to me. Let me show you the way.
Mother Tree, I am sure by now you have heard of the destruction at Claw Island. Zaitan is attacking in force.
The soul of Tyria mourned as her children were cut down by the beast. The land wept, and the world shuddered.
My friend and I seek to right that wrong. We wish to fight Zaitan and take back what was lost. We've come to ask your counsel.
The answer is at the heart of Tyria's future, and your own. Both of you must face the darkness, become guiding stars in the night.
Is it even possible to defeat Zaitan?
Only with great courage. Come, I will show you a vision of your future, and the challenges to come. It is time, my brave friends. Your future awaits.
War is a dark and foul place. Even though I have been here, in truth, this vision is Let us hurry. The Pale Tree has lessons yet to be revealed. Beautiful. A nation to rival Kryta, Ascalon, and Ilona. The human gods lived in the city of Asura, and the people here were blessed. After the gods left, the humans banded into guilds and warred upon each other. The guild wars caused great devastation, and the nations faltered. Where does this road lead, Mother?
To the ancient city of Asura, the dragon's stronghold. That is your goal. Along the way, you will glimpse things that may yet come to pass.
These creatures are formidable. Tougher than the ones at Claw Island. How will we defeat them?
Alone, you cannot. But with unity, you will find that many impossible things can be achieved.
Oh, a new discovery.
Defenders of Tyria, when Zaitan rose from slumber, the dragon found a long-dead nation and claimed it. The dragon expected the rest of Tyria to be as easily conquered. But we live, and we breathe, and we fight. All races, all orders, and all paths of life stand against Zaitan. The dragon is a fearsome enemy. It wants nothing more than to paralyze us with doubt. But I tell you this, we are not afraid! We will never kneel! Do you feel that? The dragon hears us! To Asura and victory! Is this a vision of the future? Mother, I do not understand. I'm no general.
You must be what Tyria needs you to be, my son. You have more courage than you realize. The past taints the future. Our heroes have fallen. They must be redeemed. You are the catalyst. You must bring them together. Heal their wounds.
Where were you? We needed you. Snaff. I couldn't protect you. I could still hear him screaming.
Someone was going to die no matter what I did. Snaff or my queen. had to make a choice. You would have done the same. Any of you! If the person you loved was in danger, you would have done the same.
Destiny's Edge disbanded after their loss against the Elder Dragon, Kralkatorrik. To this day, they have unresolved grievances with one another.
It was your responsibility. Snaf trusted you, and you failed him.
I tried to keep him out of danger. I would have given anything to prevent his death.
It wasn't enough. You weren't enough. You should have died, Heir, instead of him.
Logan was called away by his queen. Yet Heir chose to fight the Elder Dragon. They lost. Glint died, along with Snaf, Soldier's mentor and friend.
So very hard. They can't stop arguing. They can't understand that the dragons are more important. They'd throw everything away. Alone. I'm tired.
Come back to me. If the world must end, let us spend our last days in each other's arms.
These visions represent a possible future for Destiny's Edge should they not resolve their quarrels. We need them to reconcile if we're to defeat Zhaitan. Where was I? Oh yes, the Guild Wars. Still angry over the loss of Ascalon, the Char struck hard while humanity fought with itself. The Char ravaged Ascalon with searing cauldrons and marched on Or. As hope failed, an Orion named Vizier Kilbron read the lost scrolls and unleashed an ancient curse. The curse annihilated the Char army, but it destroyed Or as well. A cataclysm plunged the nation into the ocean. Everything was lost.
This is the tomb of the kings of Or. Walk inside and seek truth, but be warned, the future can change in the blink of an eye.
To see the sky, feel once more the wind, and the sun. Although my nation is drowned, the slow blood still pulses in its veins. Or was once the heart of Tyria, so full of life. I was the last of a line of proud rulers. Now my nation is enslaved. What do you seek here? Or has nothing left to give, save ash and bones.
We came to fight Zhaitan. Can you give us counsel?
Zhaitan can be defeated, but that will not save Or. The land must be cleansed of this poison. Seek the source.
Is Zhaitan the source, or is there some other poison that fouls Or? Please, tell us.
Seek the source. Cleanse Or. Seek the source.
It was Zhaitan, the elder undead dragon that pulled Or from the depths. The massacre of Or gave the dragon fertile ground to create its horrific army. Zhaitan's power does not end here. In slaughter, its army grows stronger. Claw Island was just the beginning. The dragons are destruction. They will not stop until all life on Tyria is destroyed.
Your last challenge on the road to Ara will be the Guardian of the Gate. Beyond this, I cannot foretell. Once before, I gave this sword to a beloved son. Now, I pass it on to you, Trahan. Its name is Caladbor. Bear it with honor, and the sword will never fail you. Test yourselves against the Guardian, then return to me in the grove. To know the future, even the mere possibility can be a great burden. I am sorry, brave heroes, that you must walk this path.
Must these things come to pass, Mother? Must I take up Caladbolg and travel into the heart of Or?
You must both take up this mantle. Traherne, your duty is to cleanse Or. Your friend shall aid you, and then face the dragon.
And Claw Island. Can we retake it and save Lion's Arch?
I believe so. But that will not be your first test. The dragon seeks to destroy its enemies before they can strike. I see within the dream that Zaitan's forces enter battle, not against Lion's Arch, but at the heart of your order.
My order headquarters? No. How could that be? How could Zaitan even know?
Those who have been corrupted reveal everything to Zaitan. Nothing is secret, least of all those places where his enemies hide.
If my friends are in danger, I have to go to them. They have no warning. They'll be slaughtered.
I will go with you. Our fates are bound together, and from this day forward, we fight as one.
Farewell, valiant souls. May your wild hunt be successful, and may your courage illuminate the dark of night.
That sounds like battle. The Vigil needs us. Zaitan's showing more intelligence. Striking at the heart of your
War
order?
Master, Traherne!
Almost
Thank
unfathomable.
the alchemical processes that inspired your presence. We're under siege! Blast! What kind of foul magic was that? We must reconfigure our strategy.
Bone walls. Those require powerful magic. We face no mere foot soldiers. There's an Orient vizier in there.
They've cut us off. The Orients are protecting the weaponry that's battering our keep's fortifications. We have to destroy those siege engines.
Vigil Keep has defensive weaponry on the far ramparts, but they were damaged in the first assault. We didn't have the manpower to repair them. If we could clear the walls of undead and safeguard her path to the catapults, Blacksmith Von Heck can fix anything.
Then we'll have to give her that chance. Let's get to the top of the walls and check in with General Soulkeeper.
I salute your bravery, my friend. Strike hard and fast, and we'll guard your back. Form up, Vigil. Smash some rotten heads. Movement in the keep. Oh, it's the General. Stand at attention.
Hostiles eradicated in the inner keep. They were tunneling under the walls, the rotten scum.
Reporting for duty, General. I hope you don't mind that I brought a friend.
War Master, Traherne, good timing. We need every able-bodied soldier we can deploy. Ifat, what's our status?
I must report defeat, ma'am. There's an Orient wizard down there. We weren't able to get through the magical barriers.
Disappointing, but understandable. Secondary recommendations? Anyone?
Ifat says there's a blacksmith who can repair our catapults.
Traherne and I can clear the ramparts while Ifat follows behind to protect the civilian.
Once the Orion siege weapons are destroyed, they'll have to lower the magical walls if they intend to continue the attack on Vigil Keep.
Without those walls, I'm confident we'd have been successful, General. This time, there'll be no stopping us.
Excellent. While you do that, the Crusaders and I will defend the wall. Move out!
Von has the daughter of Vigar, one of the most legendary Norn smiths. She can fix anything. Are down. You did it, War Master.
No time to celebrate. The undead are making one last push.
The Orions dare to strike at our keep. Well, they shall see how a cornered lion fights.
I'm itching to get some payback for that little wall trick. Let's join the fray down on the field.
Well done, Crusaders. The Orions are defeated and the keep is safe. 3 cheers for the Vigil!
Hurrah! Victory for the Vigil!
It is fortunate that we arrived when we did. Those undead were about to overrun the keep. The Pale Tree is very wise. If Vigil Keep had fallen, we'd never be able to defend Lion's Arch.
Do you remember what she said? With unity, many impossible things can be achieved. She's right, Traherne. The Vigil can't fight Zaitan alone. The dragon is too powerful, but there is another way.
Whatever you're planning, know that I will stand with you.
Thank you, Traherne. Come, let's talk to General Soulkeeper.
War Master, your timing was fortuitous. You and Traherne have saved our order.
It was our honor. If you don't mind, we need to brief you on recent events. Much has occurred in a very short time.
General, I've become convinced that the Vigil can't stand against Zaitan alone. We may have an army, but we don't have the information or resources.
Huh. If it were anyone other than you, War Master, I might think you were a coward. But after what you did on the field today, continue.
The other orders of Tyria are as concerned about the dragons as we are. The Vigil should speak with them and launch a unified effort.
Speak with them? But the Order of Whispers are underhanded backstabbers, and the Priory are simpering scholars.
You're wrong, Efoot. They simply have their own ways of fighting Zaitan. Both would be staunch allies in this war.
I don't like it, and I don't trust them. But I do trust you, War Master. And I trust Traherne. If he says we're up against overwhelming odds, I believe him.
Go to the other orders, set up a meeting. Tell them the Vigil offers an alliance.
Thank you, General. I'll do everything I can.
I know so much about the war, but I've done nothing to stop the devastation. Am I at fault?
So, I see Gix stumbled out of his library, and the Preceptor crawled out of her hole.
I see you're not letting rationality get in the way of your ignorance, Almora. How predictable.
Who are you calling ignorant, you twitchy little bookworm?
Wonderful. I see we're off to a running start. The Order of Whispers needs allies, not infants.
Enough bickering, all of you. Our real enemy lurks across the waves. Zaitan's servants march at the gates of Lion's Arch. We must band together, or we will all be destroyed.
When I joined my order, I swore to fight Zaitan. I will die for Tyria if I must. However, I believe that together we can win. The Vigil has shown tremendous courage in the fight against the dragons. This alliance will require courage as well. Why back down now? The Order of Whispers has seen nations rise and fall. You cannot hide from this threat. You need to make a stand. And who knows more about the dragons than the Priory? Just think of how much there is to learn. Where else but in Ur?
By the worlds of eternal alchemy, you're bold. But you're correct. Knowledge is useless if it is not used. We shall aid you.
The Order of Whispers has worked for generations to bring nations together. We can do no less now. Our blades are yours.
The Vigil fears nothing, not even ill-tempered, undisciplined louts like these two. We'll join, but I insist there's a decent hierarchy. Who will lead this compact?
Logic dictates that it cannot be a member of any of our orders, lest one be seen as above the other two. Quite a conundrum.
I've already considered that. Traherne, you've never joined an order, yet they all respect you. You've studied Ur all your life. Will you lead us?
I never wanted to be a soldier. I'm only a seeker of truth. But, yes, I will lead this pack to the gates of Ara, and together, we will see Zaitan destroyed. First, to Claw Island. Let us send our defiant message straight into the heart of Ur. Tyria stands as one. All my life, I've watched Ur, studied it, researched the abominations that Zaitan spawns. I have avoided the challenge of my wild hunt. I hid, always claiming I was not yet ready. I did not think Ur could be cleansed. I feared failure, but you're right. It is time to act. We'll either cleanse the land or return to it.